like I said, it sounded like about 40 years. This was his hobby. This was what he loved to do. And now, because of his health, he's not able to do it anymore. So he wanted to hand it over to people that could maybe continue this.
As a nonprofit, here at OCTA, donations play a huge role in how we acquire artifacts and resources. Recently, OCTA received the collection of one of our members' works, accumulating in over 4,000 diaries, maps, books, and other media to be donated here at the library.
Probably 2 years ago, we had heard that this member of OCTA in San Diego was interested in and needed to pass his collection along, find some place for it. He was getting up in age, and he and his wife were in a situation where they needed to be looking forward to how to take care of this huge collection that David had acquired over the years. This is a collection of David Hopper, a presently retired, San Diego, California attorney. His collection of up to perhaps 4,000 diaries, special emphasis on the 1849-1850 California Gold Rush travelers, along with a wide variety of books and some maps, were things that he had pulled together over the years. He was very happy to have this collection go to OCTA, to the Mattis Library here in Independence, and Travis.
Hi, I'm Travis Boley with the Oregon-California Trails Association.
Was kind enough to go out to San Diego and load all this up and then move it back here by stages to Phoenix, and then ultimately here to Independence, where we have it today, and are looking forward to getting in to see exactly what's there.
Travis is the association manager here at Oregon-California Trails Association. Working at a nonprofit, we all wear lots of hats, and somebody's got to drive the van.
Yeah, it was definitely at least a 5-day process. It would have cost them probably $8,000 just to ship all of this from San Diego to Missouri. How we had to do it was we had to rent a cargo van in Phoenix. Then we had to drive it to San Diego, pick up the collection from Mr. Hopper, and he was very gracious. I enjoyed being in his home. He was very nice. It was a lot. 55 boxes, so they were extremely heavy. Probably the lightest box was about 60 pounds. It filled the entire cargo van. So we got it all loaded up, took it back to Arizona, to my home, loaded it on a U-Haul truck, and brought it here. The books were in good shape. Everything was, as far as I know, everything was in good shape when it got here.
The Hopper collection is vast, a literal and figurative ton, if you will. So much so that a bigger van was needed.
The maps that David has given us are really very, very special for us. Most of his collection, again, is on the California Trail and the California Gold Rush, but he does have things, he told me, and I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, as I said, but he does have collections that relate to the southern trails, people getting to California primarily for that Gold Rush era, through the southern trails of what is today New Mexico, Arizona, etc.
Whatever research he had been doing over the last, from what I understand, about 40 years worth of research. He had maps that were in this collection, different books that were in this collection, and some of them were very nice and probably highly sought after books. It was a whole menagerie, if you would say, of information that he was utilizing.
And then this one was
1843 Fremont.
These are the originals.
These are the originals.
Well, he's given us 2 large framed maps, original maps. The maps that David has given to OCTA are really very special. The 1842-1844 map of Fremont's explorations in the Rocky Mountains into Northern California. Of course, a great explorer of the 1840s. And then the Stansbury map of Great Salt Lake, which he did in 1849-50. Very early topographical renditions of the American West. So these are very, very wonderful, beautifully framed, I should say, maps that are going to be very useful, I think, to certain researchers in the future. These are gorgeous. The kinds of things, great place here in the library for them. Again, they're great resources. They document, they back up the documentation from these the books we have, the published accounts, and they really make a really strong case for a good location for research on these early 1840s explorations of the West. The goal, of course, is to have all of these reminiscences and travel journals, whether they be today in California, they here all uploaded into our websites and have them totally available to researchers out there.
We have a lot of diaries and documents on our website already, but not from the Hopper collection.
A researcher who would come here to the Mattis Library would have a wide collection of books. We can make these diaries, copies of diaries available to them. We have maps, we have research notes, videos, photographs, other things that people can really use to get into this history. And we also have another online resource, ChipTheHistorian Trails, which again provides an access to some of the reminiscences, some of the journals, some of the letters that people wrote back, and we're actively working now to expand that to try to bring this whole body of research materials. You can have access to this material.
In a roundabout way, these stories return to their origin here in Independence, the start of the trails. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe.
Okay, this is super cool.